What's up, guys? So today we're going to look at a beginner's guide on Splinterlands. So as a lot of you guys know, already have played Splinterlands, this isn't a video for you, but people that are just signing up or want to learn a little bit about the game, the first step is to create an account. So you want to register your account. You use your email, confirm it, then your referral code. The thing is, Splinterlands does cost $10, which is, it's not a free-to-play game, but it is a good game, in my opinion. After you register, you do get private keys and stuff like that that you would want to go into Keychain, and therefore you could create your Keychain login and have an actual account. You could play the game for free, but you're not going to earn anything, and you're also just playing with ghost cards. So the first thing to learn about Splinterlands is how to actually start playing the game. To play the game, we have battles, we verse people. This is called ranked play, and it's modern or wild format. Wild format is any card available in the game, and modern format is any card that's untamed, dice, chaos, or rift watchers. And you can also use rewards cards in them, but only the newer rewards cards, not the older rewards cards. But that is like the basics of the gameplay. But here we have leagues. The better league you're in, the more you earn. So if you're starting off at Novice League, which everyone does start off, you cannot earn anything in Novice League, but you do start earning in Bronze League. Are the earnings in Bronze League good? No, they're not. But as you progress, you do get better and better rewards. Like here, these are just the chest rewards. 0.2% chance legendary card and 0.5% gold chance. Gold cards are something we talk about later, and legendary cards something we talk about later. But this is the basic rank play here. You do need CP, which is the overall collection you have. The more CP you have, the higher you could be in ranks. But right now CP is kind of broken, and they are trying to fix it or change the method on how we do increase in rankings. I think it's going to be towards staked SPS, but that's a new update for the future. It's not there yet, but for right now you have to own cards to be in a higher league. But here we also see the basic things in the bottom. So if you have level 1 cards, you could play in Bronze League and earn 100% rewards. But the max cards you could have for Bronze League is 3, 2, 2, 1. So level 3 epics, level 2 rares, level 2 epics, and level 1 legendaries. As you go up in the leagues, that cap increases to 5, 4, 3, 2, and it keeps going up and up and up. But every single like Bronze League, you earn less, and you have a less chance of earning stuff in chests. But also, as you go up here, the full earnings requirements turn to 3, 2, 2, 1. If you have like level 1s only and you're playing silver, you're not earning the full potential on that league, but you are still earning. But the main thing is, as you go up in leagues, you have to have better cards to compete with people that have better cards, and also you could gain better rewards in chests. And even gold, you see it go up, and everything goes up and up and up and up and up. The higher you go up, the more you could earn and the more you can make. Some people are making upwards of $30 a day or a season, or $6 a season right now. Currently, I don't exactly know because I am right now a gold player, and we could look at my account in future videos on account reviews and stuff like that, and see how much we earn in the next literally 10 days when this month's over, how much we earn in a month. But yeah, we'll do that in the future. But that's the basics. But how do you guys level up cards? What is the method of leveling up cards? Well, you might think, oh yeah, let me just level up a common to level 3 and I could be playing a bronze level 3 card. That's not how this game works. So the way to actually, let's go to my chaos set, because chaos is something I have worked on. It's for Silver League. First, you have your different splinters: fire, water, earth, life, death, dragon, and neutrals. Neutrals can be played with anything. Dragon could choose a splinter to play with. So dragon could choose to play with earth, and you can have a dragon summoner to play with earth. Let's go into the basics of summoners and cards. So summoners here are these cards here. You have to play a summoner in every deck you play or every game you play, because a summoner is the one that gives you your initial abilities, like these here: speed, scattershot, and pierce, and speed and shield. Then health, trample, and reach, and magic. These are all different abilities that you guys need to learn, and therefore you'll be better at the game. But the basics idea, if you go to Tarsha here, how does Tarsha work? How do you play a level up fire team? First, you have to level up your summoner. because Summoner is the baseline. So a Summoner here like Tarsha, a level 1 Tarsha can make you play a level 1 rare, a level 1 epic, level 1 rare, level 1's pretty much straight up on the board. And a level 2 will be 3, 2, 2, 1. So the higher level you get these, the better cards you can play. But if you do not have this card leveled up, and your example in Bronze League, that's 3, 2, 2, 1, you cannot play anything until this is level 2. And then you can level up your other cards, your fire cards that are going to be level 2, which are the monster cards. The monster cards are these, and level 5s here. These are all for Silver League. Level 5 commons are Silver League, level 4 rares are Silver League. And this is my set right now that I completed literally all Chaos to Silver League, which was my goal originally. Now I'm trying to compete all of Rift Watchers to Silver League. But yeah, that's the basics of how cards work. If you guys have questions, you guys could comment them in the description. Or you could go on Splinterlands TV when I stream on there, which is 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. EST on Mondays. But yeah, that's the basics of cards and how that works. We could actually play a game and show you guys a little feature of a game, because as I explained all the cards, now we should just play a match and see how that goes. So here we go. The first thing about playing a match is, okay, we have Lost Magic, which you can read the game mode. It says monsters with magic attack may not be used in battle. So cannot use any magic in this game. You can check his history, which is what he's played before. This kind of matters, but also doesn't matter. You could check, like I can see here, he has a level 1 Kron, a level 1 Llama, which is a pretty good card. So I would be scared if we could play Earth, but we can't. Then we look at the mana cap. We have 60 mana cap. Then we have Fire, Water, and Death. So here I would typically want to go for a Water team because we have a lot of mana and we could pick. I forgot to mention that all these cards do have mana, like 3, 4, 4, 6. I'm going to use a Possibilis, the Wise. He's going to create my mana up to 6. His abilities are stated here: plus health, plus trample, plus reach. So the abilities, what they do is what you guys got to learn. So right now I'm going to use a trample card with enraged. I'm going to try to play this quick because I need to set up my team before the timer counts down. Usually a 3-minute countdown, but we'll see what we can do. Let's go with Deep Lurker. This is a setup I like to play a lot because it's expensive and also works out with what we want to do. I got a minute left, so let's hurry up. But yeah, this is a pretty good idea of like how you would want to set up your team. We're putting archers in the back, magic in the middle-ish, and a melee in the front, kind of. But every card has abilities, and every card has different mana costs. So here we go. Let's start this battle because we're running low on time here. But these are the basics. So my cards have Trample, Enraged, and Reach because this gives it Reach. So Reach means melee attack for second position, and Deep Lurker has Opportunity. This guy does have a higher level card than me. This is for Gold League. I am playing Gold League, but I do not have Gold League cards. So I shouldn't technically be winning this, but sometimes I can. Which is the hope. We'll see what happens here. So I'm hoping this decreases the damage on here. And it's nice that we got a double hit there. Yep, we decreased the damage on there. And let's see if we could do good here. This card is very annoying up here. But, oh, okay, we took that out. We're winning this for sure now. But that's the basic gameplay there. In different leagues, you have more abilities or less abilities. Like in this league, I have more abilities because we have cards that are leveled up. Cards as they level up earn more abilities. But in lower leagues like Silver and also Novice, when you have level 1 cards, they don't have all the abilities possible. So some cards might be better in higher leagues than they are in lower leagues, and some cards might be better in lower leagues than higher leagues. Here is the earning perspective of what I won this game. So first, we're in gold 2 right now. So and we gained 40 pretty much what's it called? Rank points. So we ranked up to 2,202. Which is just the rankings, and rankings do matter to depend on what league you're in or what kind of division you're in. Like I'm in Division 2 now. You also get RP earnings. RP is basically your capture rate, which is under your SPS. It shows you your season points, focus points. Also shows like win streak. I have a 20% increase because of win streak, and I have a 20% chance because of alpha promo card. And then I have a promo card, and I have a 4% guild boosts, and I have earned 0.571 SPS, and I have advanced to gold 2, which is a higher, pretty much higher things in chests. So let's keep playing. So what do we earn there? We earned pretty much it's FP here, focus points, but it's the same thing that it's said on here, which is RP. Literally the same thing. But the RP we gain here, which is the 14k, is what goes to open these chests. So let's look at the details on this. So every time, like I earn 14,708. I just have this had reset my chests earlier. If you guys did watch my shorts, I do post all my openings on there. But pretty much what it's saying is when I reach 22,500, I will have one chest to open. If I gain more, I will have more chests to open. And going up and up and up and up and up and up and earning how many I can in 24 hours. So it's daily chests. But how many chests do you want to earn a day? For me, my thing is I earn anywhere from 10 or more chests. 10 to 15 chests is what I try to earn. And why is that? Because there is a thing called capture rate. What does capture rate mean? Capture rate is up here where your splinter shards are. Capture rate pretty much means that every battle you do, you lose 1% of your capture rate. If you go under 50% capture rate, you're earning 50% less of what you could be earning at like 100%. But the thing is, after 50%, you lose capture rate more and you're not earning as much anymore. So I try to keep my capture rate above like 70 or 60 so I could play daily. If you take your capture rate really low to like 0, for example, it doesn't recharge. It recharges about 25 per day. So it's going to be really bad if you're at 0 and you can't play for a couple days or earn anything for a couple days because your capture rate needs to recharge. But what is Splinter Shards and why do we earn Splinter Shards? Splinter Shards are the token we are earning right now. Splinter Shards right now are worth, if you can see up here, it's worth about 0.25 cents. So every game we play, we are earning like 0.5 or 0.2 or 0. Whatever. We accumulate that until we get one shard, and that one shard is equivalent to 2 cents pretty much. But yeah, here we can check how we're earning it. So there's ranked battles, like I said, wild and modern. We are playing modern, so far we have gained 5 SPS, and our chests we have earned 7 since before I claimed this. I don't remember when I claimed this, but I can't claim it now, so I probably claimed it a day ago or like recently. And brawls, we haven't done any brawls here, not yet. And then we have our license rewards, which is 21 SPS a day and also 4 vouchers a day. That's a different topic. And then we also got land earnings here. So we are earning SPS, and SPS is worth something. We could sell it on the marketplace, and we could do multiple things with it. We could stake it and try to earn an APR. A lot of things we do with SPS. Best beginner player, a lot of these things don't really matter because you're not going to be earning as much. But my recommendation is to any new player is to play tournaments, because tournaments, it might be a little bit expensive for you guys to start, but it is better than nothing. Because the tournaments I do on my new account is I do play these novice tournaments here. These don't cost 500 DEC. These actually just cost 5 or 10 DEC depending on which one it is. And 5 or 10 DEC is not worth much money right now, which is good because you guys could join these for cheap and earn some SPS. What is DEC though? DEC is pretty much a coin that is now being used to become a stable coin, and DEC is used to buy stuff in the marketplace or other places or packs right now, like Chaos Legion packs use DEC to purchase. But I wouldn't recommend buying packs with DEC because you could buy them cheaper on the secondary market. A lot of things are cheaper in the secondary market than they are in the game market. Yeah, I recommend you guys start with tournaments. What is the caveat to doing tournaments? Have 600 SPS staked. Have 350 power, which is like the power we talked about earlier. And that's pretty much what you gotta know to be able to join these tournaments. And staked SPS is right here. You can just stake a certain amount of SPS. This earns the APY of right now of 24 23, 0.23. But you earn some SPS here. Like these are my staked rewards that I haven't claimed yet, which I could claim whenever I want to. But I'm earning a certain amount of SPS for what I have staked. I have more staked here because I need it for higher level tournaments. But the basic idea is stake some SPS and buy some cards. Now, how do we buy some cards and what is my recommended? Like, what do I recommend? So, first off, this is the regular Splinterlands marketplace. Here you could easily go ahead and, for example, I want this card. I need to buy it to, let's say, I want to buy it to level 3. I need to get 13. I need to get 14 of these cards. Okay, so let's go back to for sale cards. And I could go here and I could buy 13 of these cards and, for example, just buy straight off the market. This is not the recommended way to buy it. If I was to buy here, I would end up spending 28 cents to get this card to level 3. And it would cost me about 464 DEC. What is my recommended method of doing this? My recommended method of doing this is going through Peak Monsters. This is the one I have been using forever. The idea of Peak Monsters is you could go on this platform and you could do a buy. When you want to buy cards, you could do a buy here. And for example, let me get a more expensive card. So I could show like an idea of maybe not as crazy expensive, but like something that has a good range. Like this card has a decent range, right? So on this card, the lowest ask for this card is 0.34. The market value people are the last sales are 0.028. How do you do that? You could create a bid on this marketplace, and I could put a bid, for example, 0.029, and I do save a bit of money here because I am buying a card for cheaper than market value. That is how you buy cheaper cards, and that's my recommendation to you guys. This is not a crazy difference. You could go to a legendary card, which is even more of a crazy difference. For example, let's go to a card that costs a bit of money. Okay, let's go, for example, maybe a card that costs a bit more. Okay, look at this Chaos Dragon here. This Chaos Dragon here, its highest bid is $4.30 pretty much. And the asking price is $5. If you could get this card for $4.30, that's literally almost like an 80 cents difference in price. If you could buy it for that price, you are saving 80 cents on that card, which you could use for a different card purchase in the future. That's why I recommend using Peak Monsters. But if you guys want another tutorial on how to do that, you guys could search up Peak Monsters, or I could make a new one in the future, or a tutorial about Peak Monsters. That's the basics on why you should use Peak Monsters. Monster Market and card auctions up here. Monster Market gives you cash back for your purchases, but in reality, to me, it's better to buy on Peak Monsters. And here, if you do the math, you technically save more on Peak Monsters than you do on Monster Market or card auctions. Splex.dg is a new marketplace that people use. I haven't used it yet, and I don't know exactly how it works. So if you guys think this is a better marketplace, let me know in the comments, and I'll look into it, because I do not know if it is better or worse. But that's the basics about buying cards. You don't have to buy cards technically. You could also rent cards. So how do you rent cards, and why are they so cheap to rent? You rent cards per day, and you can rent them as long as you want, and you could also cancel your rentals after 2 days, I believe. But you can see the card prices here rented 0.0000. That's not really true, although it is like not much. You can rent this card out for 0.2 DEC a day. So that's the Dark Energy Crystals here, which you can rent it for how many days you want. So for example, if I rent it for, I have to rent it for 2 days or more. If I want to rent it for 2 days, price per day is only 0.2 per day, which is nothing compared to like what other cards could be rented for. There's legendary cards that do rent for more than that, like expensive or more expensive cards. I mean, these aren't crazy expensive either. Level 1 is 0.15. There is a crazier cards which are summoners to rent. Summoners could rent for a lot of money depending on the summoner. Like even this guy, 5 DEC. It's not crazy money for people that are older players in the game that have DEC or have been playing or playing in higher leagues. But for newer players, some of these cards can be expensive to rent because you always want to earn more than you're renting. And yeah, that's the basics idea of renting. You want to earn more and you lose. Well, actually, There is a better place to rent than actually renting in the marketplace, which I did not show. Rental cards are something a lot of lower players will want to do because it does save them a lot of money, but you also want to earn more than you rent. So, for example, you want to rent some of these lower cards that do not cost a lot of money. What is your what should you rent? You should rent on Peak Monsters and also Splex.gg. Rentals, you could do rental bids, but realistically rental bids are not that great in my opinion. So we go back to Peak Monsters, let's go to our rentals. Here we go. These are cards that you could rent out for DEC per day. Right here we can see some of these are 0.005 DEC per day. These will show you the best price you could get them for and if you can't snatch them up. So let's say I want to rent a level 1 water deck that's chaos only cards. I could go here in additions, go to chaos, go to water. I want to rent out a level 1 chaos only full set. So this is a full set of chaos cards here. And if I want to rent them all out, well, let's see, let's rent one. Let's try to rent all these cards. Sometimes the prices do move in the market, so you're not able to rent them all. Like I'm getting a lot of errors here. Matching card not found in cooldown. But yeah, I couldn't match every single card here. Let's see if we can match every single card. I think we're missing one card here, but realistically, yeah, we're missing a couple cards here. But realistically here, I'm going to rent a whole set of chaos cards that are water. I want to rent that for 2 days because that's the minimum I could rent. So that would cost me about 46 DEC per day. Which is not crazy, but it is a good amount of DEC for someone that is a new player. I think 46 DEC is about 1 SPS. Don't quote me on that, maybe more than 1 SPS. But as current state, I think 2 SPS is 100 or 2 point something is 100 DEC. But yeah, another thing to think about is why is everything in the market DEC? Well, how do we buy stuff with DEC and how do we gain DEC? So the first thing is we have staked SPS here. Our staked SPS, we can unstake it. I am unstaking 214 and it's coming to me on 123. So literally in a couple days, like 3-ish days. And when I get this, I could sell it on Hive. So what is Hive? Hive is a marketplace here of multiple different tokens and multiple different coins. Everything is different. Not everything is splinterlands. Everything is other stuff. Let me log into my main account so I can show you guys what I have here. So here is, I do have some DEC. These are other tokens I have earned from either other games or I have randomly gotten from vlogs I have posted in the past. But yeah, this is the basic idea. It's a marketplace, but how do you use this marketplace? So for example, I want to sell my SPS. I would look up in the market, I would look up sell SPS. My SPS I would want to put here, SPS. I would want to go to sell SPS. I would click the buy price. I would sell it. I would gain a certain amount of Hive. It is Hive engine, so everything does convert to Hive first. I would get my Hive, then go here and go to DEC. Then I would convert my Hive and buy DEC and get the best sale order for it. Then I would have my, for example, 3,629 DEC. I would go to Splinterlands here, click on the DEC here, then I have it on Hive Engine. Those are the engines you could use. Hive Engine is recommended. You don't want to use Ethereum because that's expensive, or BTSU, you don't want to use that either. That's Binance. Don't know Steam Engine, but I know Hive Engine is a really good one. But you pretty much copy what you want to put in there. So as soon as I buy this amount, I could Control C, Control V. There's my DEC on here. From Hive Wallet, transfer in or transfer out. To transfer in, I would click transfer in, click my keychain, and accept the transaction. Then I would gain that Dark Energy Crystals to my account. That is how you convert SPS to DEC. That's better than the way that they have it now, because you can convert SPS here to DEC, but it is not worth it. It is not worth it yet because DEC is not to the price it needs to be before we could burn it. DEC needs to be at 0.01. As we can look at the marketplace, DEC here needs to be 0.01 and it's at 0.016. It's a bit lower. Once it hits 0.01, we also need to be increased more before we could burn SPS for DEC. So I would always recommend to go here and buy your DEC because it's way better. and you don't lose money in that sense. That's how you convert it. That's something you guys also need to know as a beginner player. But like I said, just learn how to play the game and learn everything about the game. And if you guys have questions, you guys could ask me. This little guild stuff we could go into. Let's shortly go into guild stuff because as a new player, it's kind of hard to get into guilds. This is my guild. We do not accept people that are not like higher level because we want to have donations of 100 DC per season and 25% of brawl donations also. I do recommend that you guys try to get into a guild as soon as possible because they could help you with questions you have about the game or setups or card placement or anything like that. But you can look at members. These are all the members in my guild. These are all the people in my guild. We could check their rankings in whatever league they're playing, modern or wild. You can see when they joined. We can see contributions to the guild, which you do need to contribute to the guild, and it's recommended because the higher you get the guild, the more stuff you could earn in the future. So the main thing here in the guild is buildings. So buildings have different information about them. So like a hall building here, pretty much if you upgrade the hall building, it costs DEC. Pretty much almost everything costs DEC or SPS. Or sometimes vouchers. But vouchers are not that important as a beginner player, but it's something you could learn to learn about in the future. But yeah, pretty much the more the more DC you donate to this building, the more levels up. The more levels up, the more members that could be on the guild. The building level cap increases for other buildings, not just this one. So for example, if we're level 3, we donated 20k DC, we have 70 members plus. We could donate 30k, we get 18 members plus. And every building has its advantages. So the main is the hall because that increases the players you could have in the guild. The next is the lodge. The lodge is a place where any mission any daily that is done contributes into this. So pretty much this means that your focus is 15 people complete a daily, 30 people complete daily, 6 people complete daily. It levels up the building. But right now our hall is level 4. We could max this only to level 4. So we need 100 people to contribute, and what do we get? We get our daily chest, we get 4% boost, and we get shop discount of 2%, which is nice to have a shop discount and also nice to earn 4% more in ranked play, which is awesome. Then we have arena. What is arena for? Arena is for guild brawls. So brawls are guild versus guild in different phrase you could use. I could show brawl right now. I think I have battles that are upcoming. But yeah, pretty much the more you upgrade this, we could get this on to 4. So we need to donate 50k and 250 of these guild point sort of things. But yeah, it does increase the reward you do earn in brawls, and it does increase the phrase you get. So we could get up to 16 phrase, and the max tier could increase our tier for arena. Then another thing is barracks. Barracks is more used for pretty much like guild brawl abilities in a sense. So can use Gladys cards up into bronze level cap. Can use other stuff. Add 1 mana cap to all your guild brawl battles. It just increases your guild brawl like I guess it's like more abilities to your guild, which makes it so you can win more brawls in the sense. Then we also got guild store. What is guild store used for? The same thing as before. Right now we're getting a 20% merit boost, which is nice on brawls, and we also could open glass cases. As we level up the store, we could get more items like spyglass. You could see peek into the fray. We could also bloodstones, which improve legendary chance on Gladys, and then we could get power stones, which increase gold foil chance. But the basic idea with the store is you could buy Gladys cases, which will make it so you could earn. Well, not earn. You can only use Gladys cards in tournaments now and in brawls. And these Gladys cards are very powerful cards that are only available in those 2 formats right now, currently. But that's the basic idea of guilds. You want to join a guild because brawls do pay out a good amount of SPS to anyone playing it. So as we do brawls, I need to do my battles 6 hours, but I'll do that. Before. A brawl is pretty much everyone in the guild that could join. We have only 13 spots for people to join. Anyone that joins the brawl does their battles, and the higher we rank on the leaderboard here is the more SPS we do gain per season, or not per brawl, I mean. So we usually end up getting anywhere from 13 to 15 SPS per person in the brawl, which is nice because that's way more than you could earn in Bronze League and maybe even Silver League if you're playing consistently. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's all we need to know about Splinterlands for now. I can't show gameplay and other stuff, but I think it's a long enough video. So I'll see you guys later. Well, I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna try to post one video a week. Make sure you like and subscribe, and check out my other content on TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Well, it's the same YouTube, but YouTube Shorts and Instagram if you guys want to check those out. Thanks for watching, guys. See y'all later.